In today's MWZ video, we showcase a guide on how to unlock all 8 of the ultra, legendary, as well with the classified schematics inside of MWZ. Most of these are solo, but some are a little bit more challenging than others. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel as well, and let's first things first, let's get ahead and go in our loadouts. Throughout this series, you guys will be seeing me use the tiers quite a bit. So the loadout we are running are the snake shot ammunition, the Ali's regret trigger action, the akimbo tiers for the rear grip, the KRHX15 laser light, and then the ZIU16 heavy long barrel. This is going to be the best build for this weapon, so make sure you guys use this if you guys do want to kind of have it a little bit easier. Now there are a lot of other guns you can use, but this is definitely one of the best guns right now inside of MWZ, so make sure you guys are running this. Another OP loadout is for the Bass B. We're going to be running the Bruin Venom Long Barrel, the FTAC MSP 98 Handstop Underbarrel, 45 round magazine, the STT-A8 grip for the rear grip, and then the slate reflector. You guys can change this up however you want, but this is kind of my loadout when running the Bass B. I do recommend these two weapons as your mains for getting all the schematic unlocks, especially when you're solo. These are the best loadouts right now in the game. But again, let me know what you guys are running right now in the game as well down in the comment section. And that's it for the loadouts. Going on to your TAC map, you're going to want to go ahead and head to H2. This is going to be all the way up by the Orlov military base. You're going to want to be looking for this building right here on the map. You're going to want to come up to this building, head up this stairwell you do see. Now you will notice there is a door on your right or a window. You're just going to want to go ahead and pop through, and you're going to see this wall full of pictures. You will notice that Barrero will start talking. Each 4 of these locations have a set UAV tower that you do need to locate. So this one's going to be in the tier 3 zone, which is going to be way over here, right there. Let me go ahead and take down these zombies. They are always messing with you when you're up here. Then this one's going to be at the top left. Now keep in mind these are different every game. Sometimes you can just run past one and get lucky and just go ahead and activate the USB tower. This one's going to be at the double buildings, what I like to call, or you can call them the quad buildings, just to kind of keep them a little easier. So that one's going to be all the way down here, and then this one right here is going to be down at the bottom. So usually they all have separate locations, and they are pretty far apart from each other, kind of in the 4 areas of the map, or the 4 corners is the best way I could put it. But this one, there is always one guaranteed in the tier 3 zone. Now, when approaching a UAV tower, make sure you are paying attention. Whenever you do it and activate it, they will drop yourself a USB port that you're going to want to be picking up. A lot of people I see, they'll do the UAV towers, except they'll just run away right after and completely forget about the USB. So once you do get all 4 of those items, you're going to want to make your way over by the Ether Storm. So say the Ether Storm is right here. You're going to want to look for the 2 ammo caches. That's going to be the location of the actual boss fight itself. Once you make your way to the actual boss fight place itself, you will notice that there are 4 refractors. Now each one of these requires its own USB. So when you do go up to one of them, you will see that it requires a active Ether Storm. You're going to have to wait for the timer of the match to go all the way to 0 to the Ether Storm to start moving. Now once it does cover up each of these, you can go ahead and place them in, and the boss fight will start. Now I do recommend doing this with a team. In my game, I did do it with a team, so I definitely do recommend that you guys go ahead and find yourself a team. It's very simple to do it in game chat. Just ask people around, and mostly everybody wants to do it right now, so now is the best time to do it. And doing this towards the end, you will see yourself get a few rewards. Now these are going to happen to be they can be the legendary ether tool, the flawless ethereum crystal plans, as well with the scorcher plans. So that's it for the boss fight, but I do recommend that you guys take in a ton of good items, because you're going to need as much power as possible. Now also keep in mind, the more players that you have on your team, the worm does stack damage, so it's not going to be easier because you have 6 people, but I do recommend 6 in case you do go down or you need a little help killing zombies. It's definitely a lot easier that way. Ray gun schematic plans, all you want to do is head to the tier 3 zone, pick up a contract, and basically just farm these. Now once you do get through a few contracts, you're going to notice that inside one of your reward rifts are the ray gun plans. This is the only way to do it. Just go ahead and extract with the plans, and there you go. You just unlocked yourself a free ray gun every 2 days. For the Wonderwop DG2 schematic, first things first, you're going to have to make your way through a ton of the missions and get to Act 3. There you're going to find a mission that you do need to extract the Wonderwaff DG2 plans from completing an Outlast contract. Once you go ahead and equip this mission and you go grab your first Outlast contract, it can be in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. After you do complete that, it will drop you the Wonderwaff DG2 plans. Now, if it don't on the first one, just go ahead and complete another one. Sometimes it's a little bit buggy, but that's the only way to unlock the Wonderwaff plans if you guys do not have them. It's definitely a very simple mission, and actually one of the rewards as well for this mission is a free ray gun case, so you guys will be able to use the ray gun as well after this. But yeah, the Wonderwaff was definitely one of my favorites, and it is definitely one of the best wonder weapons in my personal opinion. First thing you're going to have to do is complete the new Act 4 story mission where you go in and kill the ether worm. Now, I do recommend you go in with a team. If not, it's not too hard doing it solo. I did it today solo, but then I went in with a team. So you guys can pick which one you want to do, but it's a lot easier when you do it with a team. Once you guys do kill the worm, you're going to notice he does drop a bunch of stuff, but most importantly, open up the rift and you're going to go ahead and get the notebook. You want to keep this. When you do exfil, just go ahead and leave it in your acquisition stash like always, and you're going to leave every single part that we do pick up in your acquisition stash. To initially get the pills, you are going to need brain rot on a weapon. You're going to want to come to a ether nest. Now, it don't matter where on the map, just come to one. You're going to want to shoot a cyst, and your brain rot will turn it green. You just gotta, sometimes it can take a little bit, sometimes it's right away. It's a little bit tedious, but you will get it eventually. Just make sure you do that, and then you'll be able to open it up and grab the pills. Now, after you do find the pills, you are going to need to find a portal. Now, you're going to want to jump through this portal, which you then will see another color portal, which you are going to want to jump through. This is going to give the game a bounty contract for you to pick up. You're going to want to go ahead and successfully complete this bounty contract. Now, once you do complete it, you will notice that you will find the gold pills. Now, you guys are going to want to extract and keep this item inside of your acquisition stash. Next, you're going to be needing the dead wire ammo mod. You're going to want to go around the map and try and find one of the floating purple orbs. You're going to want to shoot that, and then it will drop a camera for you that you will need. Now, keep in mind, you do need dead wire. Now, once you do finish getting the camera, you're going to have to go find another portal. Jump through it, you'll notice another color portal. Jump through that one as well. Pick up the bounty contract, and once you do successfully complete this bounty contract, the bounty in the rift will have a golden camera for you to pick up. Just go ahead and extract and take that back to your acquisition stash as well. Next, you are going to be needing a piece of meat as well with a Molotov or thermite. Once you do have both of those items, you're going to want to head to a doghouse, wherever you want, wherever around the map. You're going to want to go ahead and place those items inside. Now, this will spawn a hostile hellhound. You're going to want to take him down, which will give you the dog collar. Now, once you do get this dog collar, you're going to want to go find another portal around the map, jump through it, which will give you a red portal. Now, when you do this, you're going to be spawned into the tier 3 zone, which then you will have to take down a mangler, in which the rift that spawns from killing him will give you the golden collar. Now, once you are ready, you're going to want to bring all 4 of these items in the game. Now, you guys are going to see all 4 of these pillars on the ground. You're going to want to go ahead and put the dog collar inside of the one that shows the flame. Now, after you guys do put that, you guys are going to want to go to the next one. Now, you got to make sure that you put these in the right spot. You will see that they will light up. In the lightning bolt one, you're going to want to put the camera. I'm just kind of explaining you guys because some people don't know the ammo mods. And then the skull and the bones, you're going to want to put the pills. And then in the last and final one with the snow, you're going to want to put the book. Now, doing this, you guys will be able to go to tier 3 now, and you guys will be able to complete contracts and find yourself the item in which you got to use to basically go ahead and load in, which is called a signal. Once you do locate the signal, you can head back to the portal, place it on the wall, which you will be indicated with a interact button. You can go ahead and jump in, and now you are in the dark ether. So now keep in mind, once you do place the regular sigil inside of the dark ether portal, you will have to go in and complete contracts until you do receive yourself a elder sigil. Now, using this, you will go on the opposite side of the teleporter and basically throw it in. This will put you in the hardcore mode where you only can unlock the schematics in the hardcore mode. It's definitely not an easy process, so I do recommend getting a ton of Casimirs and taking in the RGL as well, because it will help stun some of the zombies if you get in a tight situation. Just make sure you do have PhD and you do pack it. But once you guys get a strategy down for yourself or your squad mates, you'll definitely be able to get these schematics very easily. I think after a few tries, I kind of learned my own strategy and finished it pretty quick and got them all unlocked. But yeah, so once you finish all 3 of them, you will get all 3 schematics. So you have to finish the escort to get the ether blade schematic. Now the extractors and the outlast usually gives you the golden armor plates, and then the extractor usually gives you the dog bone. So that kind of is the typical guide for these, but you do have to complete all 3. You just can't farm the extractor and hope to get the ether blade. So that wraps it up for this video. I really hope you guys did find it helpful or enjoyed it. If you did, not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel as well, and I will see you guys in the next one, boys. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.